Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I have a very interesting topic for you today. It's called incline bed therapy, or IBT for short. So let me ask you this. In the morning, do you wake up with puffy eyes, all bloated under the eyes? Is your body retaining a lot of water? Are you snoring, or perhaps your partner is, that's keeping you up at night? Do you suffer from acid reflux, indigestion, heartburn that's making sleep very difficult? In the morning, do you wake up tired, drained, and exhausted? If you suffer from any of these conditions or many more that I will talk about in this video, then incline bed therapy might be a perfect option for you. I first started sleeping on an incline bed about 10 years ago when I had sinus surgery, after which they recommend that you sleep on an incline until everything heals. And I was able to breathe and sleep so well that I actually just continued sleeping that way. And it wasn't until years later that I found K Fletcher and his website and his Facebook page with all the various information on this type of therapy. What Andrew recommends is raising the end of the bed 15 centimeters or about 6 inches. You can do this by placing bricks, books, or even wood under the bed. And this gives you a constant incline of about 5 degrees, which is the perfect position for sleeping this way for therapeutic reasons. If you have one of those beds, like those hospital beds or those beds that you can incline yourself, the problem with that is it kind of breaks the body halfway in the middle. So what we're trying to do is to improve the circulation, detoxification of the body with the incline, which needs to be a constant incline rather than kind of like this, like the way those beds are made. So let me tell you some of the issues that I experienced before raising my bed. One of them was having to go out to pee during the night several times, sometimes 5-6 times a night. This stopped completely, which was amazing because finally I could get some restful sleep. Another problem I was having is that I had my arms falling asleep, both of them, even the one that was on top that I wasn't sleeping on top of, and they would be literally paralyzed in the middle of the night. It was really scary. And I got to the point where I thought I might be having some kind of neurological disease like MS or something. I was also seeing like flashing lights with my eyes closed or when they would be slightly open. So there were lots of different issues going on that were disrupting my sleep. Also with the puffy eyes, I'd wake up with my eyes like I looked like I didn't sleep at all, and this also resolved completely. I can't even remember really, I should have taken notes with all the improvements that I noticed with the incline bed, but I can tell you that definitely there's no snoring going on. I am just waking up much more restful. I'm looking much more refreshed in the morning. I'm getting a much deeper sleep. I'm a side sleeper, side stomach sleeper, so it's just much more comfortable. The only time I have a very difficult time is when I'm traveling, because you get so used to sleeping on an incline that when you try to sleep on a flat bed, it's nearly impossible. So it's this big acrobatic movements that I have to do when I get into a hotel room, trying to shove pillows and everything under the bed to try to raise it so that I get into a comfortable position, but it is doable. Dr. Mercola is also a great fan of incline bed therapy, and he has discussed it in great detail about how it's beneficial for neurological conditions, also helpful for Alzheimer's, for diabetes, for varicose veins, for numerous different conditions. I will link the article below so you can get some more details on that as well. Raising the head of your bed 6 inches so that you're sleeping on a 5-degree incline may improve your blood circulation, metabolism, respiratory, neurological, and immune function. Incline bed therapy may also ease symptoms associated with Alzheimer's, diabetes, glaucoma, migraines, multiple sclerosis, sleep apnea, acid reflux, edema, varicose veins, and more. In plants, the interplay between gravity and varying density of fluids is what causes the sap to circulate up and down in a perpetual loop. The same mechanism appears to apply to human biology as well, which is the basis for incline bed therapy. Sleeping on an incline affects intracranial pressure. Research by a medical anthropologist showed people with migraines were able to eliminate their migraines within a short period of time by sleeping with their heads raised. Archaeological evidence suggests some Egyptians slept on incline beds, and the head of these beds was 6 inches higher than the foot end. It can also be very useful for sleep apnea, for arthritis, for any kind of pain from different kinds of conditions and illnesses, because it reduces the inflammation. It will go a long way into improving any kind of health condition. And just to show you that incline bed therapy is not a new concept, they've actually found beds in Egypt that proved that people were sleeping on an incline. And also in hospitals, after surgery, they will raise the bed so that the patient is more comfortable, you get better circulation and faster recovery and healing. So how does IBT work? Andrew K Fletcher has 20 years medical research experience with an engineering background.
20 years ago, I made a phenomenal discovery. Here's the science bit. How do trees really raise water to their leaves? I wonder how giant trees towering over 100 meters can raise water to their leaves without an obvious pumping mechanism. Perhaps they're asking the wrong question. Perhaps they should be asking, how do trees and plants circulate sap? In trees, evaporation from the leaves alters the density of the sap, making the sap denser at the top of the tree.
Gravity will act upon density changes, causing it to be pulled down, and this in turn causes water to be pulled into the tree and the diluted sap to rise.
In the body, the warm lungs and airways provide the same density changes in the blood and other fluids. It was not long before it became obvious that posture was incredibly more important than anyone could imagine. To make use of these density changes and allow them to assist the circulation, all we needed to do was to manage our posture.
Human circulation is influenced by gravity, acting upon density changes in blood caused by evaporation from the lungs, skin, respiratory tract, and eyes.
This was a eureka moment of such magnitude it went off the scale for me and instantly gave birth to inclined bed therapy. Inclined bed therapy goes back over 5,000 years, when the ancient tombs in Egypt were unearthed. Gold and jewels blinded the explorers and tomb robbers to the elephant in the room. All of the beds were in fact raised at the head end by 15 centimeters or 6 inches.
So far, anyone that I've managed to convince to start sleeping on an incline has loved it and has improved numerous health conditions, and there's really no going back. You just get so used to it, and it just feels like it's our natural way to sleep. Pets also love it. My dogs love sleeping on an incline, and they specifically position themselves on the bed so that they are on the nice incline part. And the best part really of this therapy, like some of my other hacks that I've shared with you guys, is that it costs nothing. So to try it, it will take you a couple of nights to get used to it. It will feel very strange in the beginning. You will feel like you're kind of sliding off the bed, but that only takes a couple of days to get used to it. And after that, it just feels amazing. And once you see all these different things improving as far as your health goes, once you see that you're looking more youthful and fresher in the mornings, I think you'll be sold on it as well. So if you've tried inclined bed therapy before, or if you're willing to give it a try, please share your experience with me and let me know how you're doing. If you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more from me and learn how to stay young, vibrant, and healthy into your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, then please like and subscribe below. Thanks for watching.